Dionne Warwick, born on December 12, 1940, in East Orange, New Jersey, was raised in a family where music was more than just a passion. It was a way of life. Her mother, Lee Drinkard Warwick, managed one of the most respected gospel groups of the time, the Drinkard Singers. Her father, Manel Warwick, worked hard to support his family, while fostering a deep love for music. Growing up, Dionne was surrounded by music from an early age, with gospel songs echoing through her home. This rich musical environment sparked her interest, and alongside her sister Dee Dee and Aunt Houston, she became part of a family ensemble. Dionne's early immersion in gospel music, which formed the foundation of her vocal style, was pivotal in shaping the powerful, emotive voice that would later make her famous. Her journey to stardom. From gospel singer to pop icon, Dionne Warwick's rise to stardom began quietly as she worked as a session singer while pursuing an education at Hart College of Music in Connecticut. Through these early experiences, she honed her vocal technique and gained the attention of prominent music industry professionals. In the early 1960s, her life took a pivotal turn when she met composer Burt Bacharach and lyricist Hal David. Their collaboration would form one of the most iconic musical partnerships of all time. Dionne's vocal precision and ability to convey deep emotion captivated Bacharach, and together they crafted timeless songs. Don't Make Me Over, 1962, became her first hit, setting the stage for a career filled with unforgettable pop and soul hits that spanned decades. The 1960s, Dionne's decade of triumph. The 1960s marked the height of Dionne Warwick's career, as she released a string of unforgettable hits that became cultural milestones. Songs like Walk On By, Anyone Who Had a Heart, I Say a Little Prayer, and Do You Know the Way to San Jose not only topped the charts but also established Dionne as one of the premier female vocalists of her era. Her voice, with its warmth and sophistication, became synonymous with elegance. These songs didn't just become radio hits, they captured the hearts of millions. Dionne's ability to blend accessibility with depth made her unique in the pop and soul music scenes. Her smooth mezzo-soprano voice brought an emotional weight to her performances, making every song feel both intimate and universally resonant. The 1970s, reinvention and new success. The 1970s saw Dionne Warwick navigating an ever-changing music landscape. She signed with Warner Brothers Records and later moved to Arista Records, where she experienced a major career resurgence under the guidance of Clive Davis. Her Grammy-winning songs like I'll Never Love This Way Again and Deja Vu demonstrated her ability to adapt to new musical trends while maintaining the emotional depth that had always defined her. One of the most notable moments of her career came in 1985, when she teamed up with Elton John, Gladys Knight, and Stevie Wonder to record That's What Friends Are For. Intended as a simple collaboration, the song became an anthem for AIDS research, showcasing Dionne's ability to use her platform for important causes. The song's success highlighted her dual role as both a music icon and a humanitarian. Humanitarian efforts and advocacy beyond her musical achievements, Dionne Warwick has always used her fame for greater causes. In 2002, she became a United Nations Global Ambassador for the Food and Agriculture Organization, FAO, focusing on issues of hunger and food security, particularly in developing countries. Her advocacy work extended beyond hunger to fight HIV/AIDS stigma, racial inequality, and poverty. She used her voice to raise awareness and mobilize support for these global causes, showing that celebrity influence can be transformative. The success of That's What Friends Are For was just one example of her commitment to making a difference. Dionne's work as a humanitarian has made her an influential figure both within and outside the music industry, emphasizing the importance of using fame for positive change. Dionne's unique connection with Frank Sinatra. At 84, Dionne Warwick surprised many with a deeply personal reflection on one of the greatest entertainers of all time, Frank Sinatra. Despite her legendary career and encounters with countless famous figures, Sinatra held a unique place in Dionne's heart. She confessed, "He was the only one who could do that to me." The rare vulnerability in her words revealed the profound influence Sinatra had on her both musically and personally. For Dionne, Sinatra was more than just a fellow artist. He was a figure whose presence commanded attention and whose ability to connect emotionally with a song left a lasting impression on her. Dionne admired Sinatra not only for his vocal mastery, but also for his ability to interpret lyrics with raw emotion, something that resonated deeply with her. Sinatra's influence on Dionne's career and personal life. Dionne Warwick often spoke of Sinatra's ability to live inside a lyric, a quality that she too aspired to in her own performances. "You believed every single word," was how she described the effect of his singing. Dionne fondly recalled the times they crossed paths in the 1960s and 1970s, when both were at the height of their careers. Sinatra's influence on Dionne went beyond just music. He offered her valuable advice on navigating the pressures of fame. "Don't let them put you in a box, baby," he told her. "You sing what you feel, and the people will feel it too." These words stayed with Dionne throughout her career, allowing her to move effortlessly between genres and remain true to her emotional expression. A connection beyond music. Sinatra's impact on Dionne. What made Sinatra stand out for Dionne was not just his artistry, but his personal connection with her. He had a rare ability to make her feel seen, even in a room full of people. "If Frank was there, he'd find a way to let me know I mattered," she revealed. For Dionne, who had endured the highs and lows of fame, Sinatra's acknowledgement meant more than words could express. His ability to make her feel important, even amidst the whirlwind of celebrity, was a rare gift. Dionne reflected on how Sinatra never made her feel small. Instead, he inspired her to rise to her fullest potential in every performance, every note, every song. Dionne's legacy and Sinatra's lasting influence. As Dionne Warwick looks back on her extraordinary career, she credits Sinatra as one of the most defining figures in her journey. While she has worked with countless musical legends, Sinatra's place in her life holds a uniqueness that no other artist could replicate. Dionne recalled, "Frank was larger than life, but he never made me feel small." His presence encouraged her to rise above the pressures of fame and embrace her fullest self. At 84, Dionne's confession about Sinatra reveals not only her admiration for him, but also the timeless truth that music is about connection. It's not just about performing a song, it's about touching hearts and making lasting connections that transcend time. For Dionne, Sinatra was the only one who could truly move her, and that impact will stay with her forever.